क्या सीन है आज? कोई और क्विज वगैरह तो नहीं है?
सर मेरे
सर अभी
किसी
क्विज
कोर्स
हो
में
रहा
नहीं
है,
है।
1:35 पे खत्म होगा।
अच्छा अच्छा। So anyway, let's start because I think most people now only watch video. Uh, I could start recording. So today's lecture is we are done with the modems, and now we can talk about ADCs. We have used ADCs quite a lot. We know what they do and how they are used, and what is the quantization error, what is step size, and what is resolution of ADC. All of these things we already know, but that we know as a black box for ADC. So in order to know everything in detail, we need to go inside the ADC. That how does it work? So engineers must know the working of ADC. So inside आगे क्या लिखूं? Inside story लिख देते हैं, चलो। जूम करना है यार। थोड़ा ऊपर कर लो, उधर देख के किया करो, कैमरे की तरफ। कैमरे की तरफ देख के किया करो, वरना नहीं होगा, वो फिर उलट चलता है फिर। और जूम कर दो। Okay, so we already know what is ADC as a black box. It has analog in with the range minus to plus range, to plus V range. So and it has n outputs, as we already know. Two signals we haven't talked about this, and one is VREF or VREF. VREF is usually the voltage weight of the MSB. We already know that also. So VREF is the weight of the MSB. VREF we given here. One is called SOC, SOC stands for start of conversion, and EOC, end of conversion. So we have a start of conversion and end of conversion. So basically, when you give a start of this n bit ADC is not like any other gates or any other devices that we have studied. Not like DAC. It takes time to convert. It takes time to convert. So ADC takes a finite time for conversion. So each conversion time is called the sample time. So conversion time, so time between SOC to end of C. So SOC is, you say, start of conversion, and end of C is when the ADC outputs that, okay, I have done the conversion is ready. So for example, the waveform could be like this: start of conversion. So complement. This is where the conversion will start. So end of conversion is output of the ADC. So it will go up low after certain time. So this time over here, where you say start of conversion, uh, and where the ADC outputs end of conversion signal, then this time between these two is taken up by the ADC. You cannot have less time for conversion than this. This is the minimum time an ADC can convert. So this is called the conversion time. And 1 over conversion time is called the sampling rate. So sampling rate is equal to 1 over conversion time. So mm, we will go in further detail maybe in the next lecture. Just a little bit, one or two more block diagrams here. इधर कर दें थोड़ा सा. So inside the ADC, the very first circuit is called sample and hold circuit. Just 1 minute here. That this should user should say hi back again after some time. It should be just a pulse sample, and startup conversion should be a pulse. So often what happens is that this output is connected to this, so that provides a low pulse to itself. In that case, it is called self-running ADC. It runs at the maximum speed. ये हाई लो होती है, ये इसको दोबारा लो कर देती है. जब ये लो होती है तो एज ए रिजल्ट एंड ऑफ कन्वर्जन हाई हो जाती है, दोबारा कन्वर्जन स्टार्ट कर देता है. एंड इट्स जो ही आप स्टार्ट ऑफ कन्वर्जन कहते हैं, ये हाई हो जाती है. तो इस तरह अपने आप को ये कहती रहती है कि मैक्सिमम रेट पे. दिस इज कॉल्ड स्टार्ट, बट यू हैव टू हैव अ क्विक स्टार्ट बटन to initialize one first low here. पहले तो दोनों हाई हैं, तो कभी भी एडीसी कन्वर्जन स्टार्ट नहीं करेगा. तो पहली दफा स्टार्ट करने के लिए आपको एक दफा इसको लो करना पड़ता है. Usually these signals come from computer. So computer has start of conversion or microcontroller signal, and end of conversion signal is connected to ADC interrupt of the ADC that interrupts the processor, and processor can then take the sample. This sampling is much slower than the processor speed. So processor cannot wait for end of conversion. The ADC read that you use already does that. Start of conversion and end of conversion, it does that automatically. So the hardware layer is hidden from you. You just do ADC read. So coming back to this, so inside the ADC, the very first that we come across is sample and hold circuit. And start of conversion goes to this sample and hold circuit. The job of this sample and hold circuit is to hold the sample until it is for the time that it is being converted into digital format. So it needs to hold the input. अगर इनपुट चेंज हो रही है तो इट द कन्वर्टर जो है वो सही कैसे उसको डिजिटल में कन्वर्ट करेगा. So sample and hold circuit needs to fix the input. It's like when you are photocopying something, तो आपको पेपर ऊपर रख के उसको स्टैटिक रखना पड़ता है, फिर आप फोटोकॉपी करते हैं. अगर आप नीचे से फोटोकॉपी का बटन भी दबा दें और ऊपर से पेपर को भी हिलाते रहें, तो क्या मिलेगा. सिमिलरली अगर आपके पास कोई स्लो आईएसओ पे आप पिक्चर खींचना चाह रहे हैं, तो यू नीड टू हैव योर ऑब्जेक्ट सब्जेक्ट जैसे कहते हैं टू बी वेरी स्टेशनरी. अदरवाइज क्या होगा कि वो ब्लर हो जाए. सेम केस हियर. And you want to convert a simple sample, you need to hold this sample for the time it is being converted. So start of conversion basically goes to this sample and hold circuit, which is basically a capacitor. So capacitor charges to the input voltage, and its capacitor is value is such that it remains charged for the time that is being converted into the digital format. So it basically it is a capacitor inside. Capacitor. So the output, this output. So if you have a like this time varying signal over here, and you want to sample it. Say for example, you want to sample it here. This is your sample point. Then this sample needs to held be constant before it is being converted. So sample and hold circuits keep this constant for the time being that it is being converted into digital. So this is the sample and hold circuit that keeps this fixed until it is being converted. You want to take to start a startup conversion over here again, it will take some time. It will hold this input until it is being converted. So this is the sample and hold circuit keeping the input constant. And so this value will be converted. थोड़ा नीचे करें, zoom कर दें इस पे थोड़ा. Right. So this value will be converted. So you can see here it takes sample. Wherever you press sample, it keeps the input constant and then it takes the sample. अगर ये इनपुट कांस्टेंट ना हो तो ये तो इतनी देर में ये यहाँ से यहाँ तक पहुंच जाएगी. तो इसकी कांस्टेंट इनपुट तो ना हुई है और वॉन्ट बी एबल टू टेक द सैंपल. So sampling circuit needs this input to stay constant for the time that it is being converted. So this is the job of this converter. You may say कि input तो इतनी देर में ये change हो गई है, so this will not be a true replica, true representation of the input. यहाँ पे आपने sample लिया, by the time it finishes, you are over here. But thanks to sampling theorem, it says that a band limited signal, you only need to take a sample twice the maximum frequency, at least twice the maximum frequency in the input signal. तो सैम्पलिंग रेट जो है, आप एक किसी साइनोसाइडल सिग्नल को 2 या 3 दफा सैंपल ले लें, सैंपल एंड होल्ड करके भी लेंगे, तो भी आप उसका जब सैम्पलिंग आउटपुट डिजिटाइज करके यू विल सेंड दैट, you will can recover the original sine wave back again. So that's the beauty of a sampling theorem. Although there are systems that oversample, quite oversample the band limited signal, so they oversample. So sampling rate is how many samples you are taking per second. And the sample and hold circuit's job is to hold the input while it is being converted. So let's so this output is then goes to the actual ADC. दूसरी तरफ मैं कहा उधर देख के करेंगे तो होगा, कैमरे की तरफ देख के, वरना उल्टा होता है कि कैमरे की तरफ देख के क्या और करें थोड़ा सा. ठीक है, चलें, सही है. तो दिस ADC then converts this input. Actual conversion takes place over here. So we'll study two types of ADC conversion. One is called a staircase, and second one is called, the most popular one is called, थोड़ा नीचे करें. The second one is called successive approximation. Successive approximation ADC. Successive approximation AD and staircase AD. A third one we'll talk about is flash ADC. Flash ADC is very fast and it doesn't require any sample and hold circuit. It is so fast. But the only problem with the flash ADC is that that it is very expensive, and you cannot really big splash ADCs for very big size, and if n is very large, flash ADC becomes too expensive. It's not possible to make this. So let's keep it here today. I will talk about these three ADC in the next lecture. That is on Tuesday. Uh, so today's lecture is enough here. मैं नहीं चाहता मैं आपका टाइम ज़्यादा लूँ. So already time is almost over. So thank you very much. Any questions so far?